I've seen people carry their SLRs in lots of different ways. Hanging off the shoulder, around the neck, which is a real ache, or the most popular, across the body, where it's comfortable and the weight is on the shoulder. But it can be awkward to pick up your camera when you need to take a picture in a hurry. So the solution for this is something called a gliding camera strap, where the strap stays in place and your camera just moves along the strap. These can be found online for upwards of $30, but today I'll show you how you can do it yourself for less than 10 bucks using a few things you can find at the hardware store. I grabbed a heavy-duty key ring, one that won't pull apart easily, a 1/4-inch eye bolt, the shortest one I could find with the nut, a heavy-duty clasp like this, and a quick release like this. These are the items that I found at the hardware store, but you might have other comparable things around your house, so feel free to experiment with different combinations. Okay, the first thing we need to do is remove the strap from the camera. You can use the strap that came with your camera, or if you have an extra laying around, use that, but I'm just going to use the one that came with mine. So now that the strap is loose, we need to put it back together so that there are 2 loops on either end. Now that I have these 2 loops, I need to close the circle, so I'm going to use this quick release to do that. I'll just slide these 2 ends in here and tighten it. Okay, the hardest part is over. Now all we need to do is assemble. So I'm going to take the key ring and put this clasp in there, put the key ring around the strap, close it shut. And finally, I'm going to put the eye bolt into where the tripod usually goes. So I'll just screw it in there. And to make sure it doesn't move around, I'm going to tighten the nut with a wrench. It just needs a little push to stay still. All that's left to do is put this over my shoulder. And I want the thick strap part in front of me. I'll pull the ring over it and now attach the clasp to the eye bolt. And our gliding strap is done. So now when I'm not using my camera, it's hanging by my side, but when I need quick access to it, I can just grab it and it'll glide right up the strap. And the strap doesn't rub against my neck, it pretty much stays in place and my camera comes up really quickly. See how easy that is? The secret here is that the ring is wide enough to glide smoothly against the strap. You could also use a carabiner if you want. Now, always check your connections before you go out in the field. The last thing you want is your camera falling from your side. Okay, you can customize this by spray painting these components black, which is probably what I'll end up doing. If you have any tips for improving my design or want to show off yours, send them to me on Twitter and check out howto.cnet.com for more of my DIYs. For CNET, I'm Sharon Vaknin.